What's up, everyone? I'm Tim. I'm a pianist composer, and fun fact, I'm also a climbing coach. Here's my team. And welcome to Gestalt's Patreon. So basically, Patreon is a place where you can contribute in any amount to different creators, whatever sort they are. Some of their music, there are people who have news channels. It's kind of a really cool thing. And 95% of the funding goes straight to the artists, which is great. And the thing with Patreon is it's asking for money, yes. And so I want to make sure you all know where the money is going. We're not just blindly taking your money. Let me give you an overview of the business plan of Gestalt and see how that all works. That way you kind of know what you're investing in, right? After all, it is an investment, and we treat it seriously. So Gestalt is a group that exists for collaborative projects. Be it films, we've done some dance stuff, we've even done some things with interactive lighting. And we also have our own album, like this one, right? It's our first one. It's called Music by Gestalt. Music by Gestalt. And here's the thing, we have a lot of projects going on right now that we're constantly doing work. First off, we have 3 films right now, one of which is a 90-minute film. We have a video series called the Breaking Down series, where we go through the charts and I tell you about the form and analysis of it all. We have a second album that we're working on, and we're actually inviting 2 other musicians to be on that, a violin and a saxophone. We have lots of grants that we're applying for, one of which is also with that interactive lighting. I want to do that with the entire band. These are the types of things that we are offering, but they're all for free. They're all out there. And as far as the funding that we pull from the Patreon exists first and foremost to fund recordings. Our goal is to have an entire album funded by Patreon. Wouldn't that be incredible? After that, we want to use it to fund other collaborative projects as well. So imagine this, if you're a director and you come in saying, I really have this great film idea, but we don't really have the funding to pay for those recordings. If it's a project that we feel is passionate, if it's a project that we think our patrons would want us to be a part of, we're going to pull from the Patreon to help fund that project. So as a director, that's a really, really cool pull. So you as a patron, yeah, you have a few benefits like getting a free album as soon as we make it. Maybe you get early access to different charts and stuff like that. PDFs of all the charts, right? But really the reason for the Patreon is to support art. If you like our music, consider contributing to it. And if you don't like our music, that's cool. Then you probably shouldn't support us. Go find someone to support.